Good, MP. MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you show.
Game time.
MP, you got that look in your eye, man.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors. Early on, they've got the third best record. And of course, there's the Suns, 5 games back.
I think for the Suns, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Then there's Kevon Looney, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Allen and KD are the forwards. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Green with a screen on Booker. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off the mark there with a 3. Allen with it. Pass to Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Looney. Here's Mr. Clutch. Looney, a screen on Booker. Here's Mr. Clutch. Releases. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And that one drops for him.
Booker showing some power.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
and you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I like the balance of that shot. Beal nailing a pull-up. Those are not easy.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Mr. Clutch pass. To Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Grayson Allen.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins passes to Curry. Fires in the triple.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Picked his pocket, and here they come. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Durant for 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Green with a screen on Booker. Mr. Clutch passes to Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Hits the 3-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Booker, here we go. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Now here's Curry. He came away with 14 points in his last game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Got a hand on it. Here's Mr. Clutch. Let's go with a 3, and that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. He's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Rebound by Mr. Clutch.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
He's off on the first. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Jones, he's checked in for Phoenix. And he's good on the second. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Durant for three. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. They trail by 9. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, he had 20.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of...
Keep going out there, no let up.
And the Suns shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And so in the game for the Warriors, Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mr. Clutch in it to 1. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
Now here's Jones, guarded closely. Three-pointer, Beal, that's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Beal's got 12 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3 and I'll raise you another 3.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Allen, he's checked in for O'Neal. Now here's Jones, still without a bucket. Kept alive, bold. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Jones. Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Suns trailing. Allen outside. Back to Jones. Pass to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Now here's Beal. That one's good. This game is all even. He's got 14.
Outstanding ball handling by Beal, just carving up the D.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jones. And here's Allen. Outside Jones. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Mr. Clutch. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Curry against Beal. Outside Jones. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Here's Green. Not going to go that time. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. A different look for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Bull, and it's Devin Booker in for Jones.
Substitution for your side.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Allen can't get it to go. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. All right, when we talk about point guards shooting it from deep, these are the hottest over the last 10 games. Second is Devin Booker. Stephen Curry third.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that three.
As well as they shoot the three, I don't think it needs to be a backup plan. That could be a plan A.
Phoenix making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his three ball, and you see the results there.
Booker, pass to Durant. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Suns trail by 3. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Warriors. And it's hammered home by Green.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
In transition, here come the Suns. And here they go. That's good from Allen on the assist by Beal. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
Kuminga with a screen on Booker. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
The deep 3 from Durant. No good with the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The 3 from Curry. 4th 3, Stephen Curry.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
It's Booker on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 11 points in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then. I like how Durant keeps all his options open, kicking the ball to another guy when he doesn't like what the pick and roll gets him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. A deep 3. And he can't get that one. The Warriors lead by 4. From deep three-point land. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 17 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Durant against Anderson. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Jones. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mr. Clutch has got 5 rebounds tonight. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 7. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. For 3. Pajimski grabs the board. Here's Mr. Clutch. 37 points his last time out. Looney, a screen on Jones. Here's Mr. Clutch. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Suns.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. KD and Nurkic are the big men for them. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. And it's Booker in at the point. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Beal. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Durant.
Nice work by Draymond. He gives you championship-level defense every single night.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4. Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Suns trail by 15. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Curry against Beal. Back to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Allen. Phoenix no good that time either.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Buries it from 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
They've been able to consistently slow opponents, using every tool they have to shut them down.
Outside Durant. Looking to end the run. Count it. Durant's got 10.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Booker defending. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Looney, a screen on Booker. Mr. Clutch passes to Curry. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Pass to Wiggins. Looney, a screen on Nurkic. To the middle. Looney passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's Wiggins. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Mr. Clutch. And again, no good by Golden State. Suns trail by 16. Beal outside. Pass to Nurkic. Now Allen. Got a piece of it.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Booker from deep. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 7 tonight. Wiggins passes to Mr. Clutch. That three's off the mark. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 19. Inside, here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Curry. He's got 12. Anderson with a screen on Booker. With the teardrop. Oh, got a piece of it. Mr. Clutch passes to Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Warriors miss again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Booker. Durant for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 13.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Warriors miss again. Suns trail by 14. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third.
Substitution on the court.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Then there's Kevon Looney, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Curry. Booker with it, now guarded by Curry. Outside Booker. Outside Jones. Takes a 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Left side Jones. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 8 rebounds in the game. The 3. Offensive rebound. Wiggins outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points in just the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Nurkic is checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Bull. O'Neal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Beal in for Devin Booker. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And he can't hit the second. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Now here's Durant. Outside O'Neal. Jones feels it out. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. O'Neal misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Wiggins outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mr. Clutch has got 36 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Left side O'Neal. Beal outside. Pass to Nurkic. It's rebounded by Golden State. Mr. Clutch has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jones with the ball, and Looney picks him up defensively. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jones. On defense, the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Booker defending. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant surveying the D. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Mr. Clutch passes to Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nails it from 3. Mr. Clutch has got 39.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That one no good. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Mr. Clutch. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
The first one falls. Good on both. A minute 35 left to play in the 4th. Now here's Durant. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Mr. Clutch on the wing. Curry.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Warriors.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Mr. Clutch.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Mr. Clutch. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Third team foul.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. 32 seconds left in the game. Jones, the pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee. Here's Mr. Clutch to the inside. Jones grabs the board.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Mr. Clutch has got 42 in the game.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a little early. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.